What's up, guys? Welcome to your App Store update for Wednesday, July 10th. I'm Justin.
I'm Destin. I'm back.
We got D-Legs Legary.
I broke Marty's leg so he couldn't walk over to the desk and record.
That's how the App Store update works, is I just shout out, and whoever can get to this commentary station fast enough gets to do it with me. And now Marty's going to be hobbling along for weeks.
Yeah. He'll be slow moving for a while.
We got a big piece of App Store news today, Destin. Square Enix surprise launched Deus Ex The Fall.
Oh, really?
This game was supposed to come out tomorrow.
And all you do is augment your character. That's it. That's the whole game.
It's just augments all over the place. No, so we've written quite a bit about this, and I'm reviewing it today, and I'm going to do a video on it today, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. It's $6.99. It's universal, but it doesn't...
This isn't really the whole game, is it? Like,
No.
can we... Oh, holy crap.
No, I mean, this game's totally legit. Right now,
Is this the game that was on, like, Xbox and stuff earlier this year? Is it different?
It's a new game.
Really?
Yep, it's a new game set in the Deus Ex universe.
Go kill anybody.
It's all fully voice acted, so this woman is suffering from a neuropazine sort of shortage, and so...
Can you kill her?
No, because she's on my team. It's got ebooks.
No, you should be able to kill anybody, though, in the Deus Ex world.
Not anybody.
Okay. Can you go to the street and kill somebody?
Well, so what I was starting to say
Sorry.
is I'm in a safe house right now.
Okay.
And so there's one sort of big hub world, one big hub city.
Uh-huh.
And so I think I'm taking this neuropazine to her, and I'm going through, like, this is still, like, kind of tutorial stuff.
Well, thanks for picking the most exciting mission to show us on the App Store update.
So you can see the character models are not as good as a console game, but the environments...
Hey,
look...
that's not the guy that we play as.
Nope, it's a different guy. It follows the book. There's a Deus Ex tie-in book, and then this is sort of like a sequel to that, and it continues the story. All right,
I'm impressed by the graphics. I really wanted to see you kill somebody, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Have you gotten into any combat yet?
Yeah, I've beaten the game.
Okay.
This is New Game Plus, and so you have the same sort of augments that you do in the console game.
So like you can punch somebody through
Yeah.
their face, pretty much.
You
Punch through their face.
You can do the lethal or non-lethal takedowns.
Do you have like the spinny arm move?
Well, sort of. Like you have takedown moves that are a little bit like that.
Is this iPad only?
This is universal.
Okay.
Now I gotta talk to this hacker. The IGN.
That looks fantastic. I would really like to see your full review.
Yeah, the IGN review is
Yeah.
gonna be up today. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I did like the game quite a bit. Like it's gonna get a positive score, and I easily recommend the game to people.
Sweet. $6.99.
Yeah, I know you're belly aching about that.
God. So if I download it for the iPhone, I can still get it on the iPad, right?
Yeah, it's universal. So
Okay.
it's
No, like I download it once, I have it on everything.
yes.
Yeah.
It is probably about 5 hours long to get through it once. So
And all you need is a $500 iPad, a $500 iPhone,
and
then it's $6.99 for the game.
Don't buy the $6.99 game, even though you have this $500 device. So another one that I'm not going to spend a lot of time on is Plants vs. Zombies 2. That's because it's only out in Australia and New Zealand.
Really? How'd you get it?
Well, it's only out in Australia and New Zealand, or if you're a professional video game critic. if you're one of those three things, then you get to play Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Do you hear that, listener? Start a website and get Plants vs. Zombies early.
The big thing about this one is you're time traveling. So now I'm in ancient Egypt and have these mummies. And again, we're going to have quite a bit more coverage of Plants vs. Zombies 2
How
soon.
much do you love Plants vs. Zombies?
Oh, I love it a lot. How much do you like it?
I have never played it. I
What?
played it like one time, and like I'm just like, all right, it's not for me. But you know what I played the crap out of this morning?
What?
Peggle, and it was free.
Destin, sometimes you are just a big jerk. I cannot.
Peggle's a fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
but
PopCap. It's the same company.
Plants vs. Zombies
I
is...
just gave the company props, and you're calling me a jerk.
Well, that's because Plants vs. Zombies is one of the greatest games of all time.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
They haven't driven it into the ground yet?
This is this. What do you mean driven it into the ground? The original came out like how many years ago?
I guess.
They've made one sequel in like 8 years, and they've driven it into the ground.
I feel like I hear something about Plants vs. Zombies every week. It's on iPad now. It's on your Game Boy now.
Yeah, that's really driving it into the ground, bringing it to new platforms.
Obviously, it's a moneymaker because there's an FPS Plants vs. Zombies now.
So-
Third person. Sorry, it's third person.
They're testing it. Yeah, it is
Gears
third
of
person.
Plants Zombies.
Gears of Plants.
Yeah.
They're testing it in Australia and New Zealand. It'll be out worldwide in I think 2 to 3 weeks.
How much is it? Gonna be.
It's freemium.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
So-
love Plants vs. Zombies.
So it'll be a free download, and then you'll buy power-ups and buy new plants and stuff like that.
Okay. Eccentricity.
Ooh, that's dramatic music. This is Dive for Treasures.
Oh, look, there's those two guys. They're just hanging out.
They're
just there.
I didn't notice them before. They don't animate. They're just like, yep.
Hey, we're
Um,
old. I'll be the old man. I'm an old man. What are you doing on the shores? No?
That's a good old man voice. Did you play Steel Diver?
No.
This
What was that? The Nintendo 3DS game?
Yeah. This reminds me a little bit of that.
I don't own a 3DS.
You're
Too
controlling
expensive.
you're controlling this submarine, and you control these knobs. Like the knob on the left controls your depth, and then the knob on the right controls what direction you move. And so,
You're gonna die.
Controlling a submarine is hard.
Oh, that was close, Justin.
This is basically the whole game. You dive around and get treasures, then you use the money from your treasures to upgrade your ship. Nope, I want this one. It's a little bit awkward.
I don't think you're supposed to crash into the bottom of the ocean.
I'm picking up that treasure.
Oh, so the bottom's the dark part. Okay, I thought you were gonna hit the
Nope.
sand or whatever that's supposed to be.
Spinning the two knobs is totally awkward to control, but I think that's intentional. Like that's the gameplay. Is like it's meant to be like tricky to sort of figure out how to steer a submarine using a depth knob and a distance knob.
Yeah. No, don't crash.
Yeah, I know. Dive for Treasure, $1.99, Universal.
Do you like it?
It's okay.
Yeah. What's Chopper?
It's no Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Chopper was one of the very first big iOS hits. Look at how funny this game looks.
So
now.
you beat Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Your review's on the site.
It's gonna be on the site today.
Honestly, that game looks really good. Like I kind of want to play it.
Yeah, it's very good.
And I can play it on my iPhone.
Did you play?
That blows my mind.
Did you play Human Revolution?
I did the guide.
Oh, you did the guide, so you're very familiar with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a very similar to Human Revolution.
Yeah.
I
actually really like the gameplay in Revolution a lot.
Yeah, me too. So look at how funny this game looks, by the way, Destin. This is Chopper. And it's like, this was one of the first, I don't know if it came out like right when the App Store came out, but this was like one of the very first App Store games that people were like, oh, video games on my phone.
You're using tilt controls right now to do that.
I'm using tilt controls to control this chopper around. So obviously this game doesn't hold up very well, but I know the developer, and he's a good guy. And
it's not that bad, man.
No, I mean,
how much is it?
It's free now.
It's free.
Oh,
so what are you complaining about?
Is this guy gonna shoot at me?
Oh snap! That's cool.
Yeah. Chopper, I don't know that it like stands the test of time especially well. But,
Dude, it's free.
But it's a piece of like App Store history, and it's free.
Like, you worded that a little strangely. It's a piece of history.
App Store history. I love that you'll play like just bullshit that's free, but you won't pay like
that. Now you're calling it bullshit.
No, but
why you gotta put it down?
No, I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying this is what you do. You'll play baloney that's free.
I just said I really want to play Deus Ex. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, but I know you, Destin, and I know you're not gonna go spend $6.99 on it.
Cause I got Peggle.
You did get Peggle. Peggle is an incredible free game.
I got 5 free games I haven't even touched yet.
So The Sims Medieval is free.
Okay.
You ever play?
Another game I'm not a big fan of.
I think I'm going through some tutorial stuff right now.
You think?
Slide your finger to move the camera. Look at my medieval house.
Rotate the camera by using 2 fingers. Do a camera angle by using 3 fingers.
So The Sims Medieval is free. It's actually pretty solid. You go on quests, you go on adventures. It's got a good like medieval feel to it. Man, they are very thorough with their tutorials in this game. This is another. So EA had all those free games yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it only yesterday? And now they have even more free games.
Yeah.
So.
Yesterday was like Mirror's Edge, Peggle, which if you haven't gotten it yet, is it still free today?
What, Peggle?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh God, you gotta get that game.
I'm sitting on the stool, Destin.
Riveting
you did
stuff.
Sims Medieval's free. It's actually pretty legit. The port's solid and all that. So.
Is it universal? That seems like it might be an iOS only.
Well, you mean iPhone only? It's not universal.
iPad, I meant. Sorry.
It's not universal, but the iPad version and the iPhone version are both free. They're separate versions of like the same game.
Nice.
So you can grab that for whatever platform you have. Destin, thanks for joining me. Obviously, Deus Ex is the star today.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though it costs monies.
Yeah, but I'm very impressed with it. So
yeah, if you're a big iPad or iPhone gamer, I'd say get it.
Yup.
And I'm cheap.
Everyone at home, thank you for tuning in. Remember, we're always spotlighting the newest, hottest things happening in the world of mobile games, so make sure you're keeping it locked to IGN.